Welcome back to our Star Wars review by KidFed3345. So before I start, I want to give a huge shout out to Warlord Scaper 12. In my opinion, he's a really awesome reviewer. His reviews are great, and he pays attention to detail on the figure and stuff really well. And he also does Heroscape reviews. So yeah, if I were you, I recommend going and subscribing to him, because he deleted his other account. I'm not gonna say like why in the story and stuff, but he just deserves a lot more subscribers, and he should get more views on videos and stuff, because he's a great reviewer and people are like missing out on his videos. So yeah. So but today the figure I will be reviewing is the Wave 5 Clone Wars Jar Binks. And as you can see, it comes with a Jedi robe. Now I'm going to start off telling you about this figure with, I'm going to start off on the Jedi robe. Now, of course, the Jedi robe is just made out of soft goods, but I don't really like this Jedi robe at all. Really, I expected it to have like sleeves to put his arms in, and it doesn't. So the way I guess you put it on, which sometimes doesn't work, but you have to just put that little his hood on his neck somehow, like, yeah, and his, I guess, floppy ears, I guess, are kind of in the way of that, so they're like, I had to put it on his face. When I started the review, I got it somehow. Let me just try again. Yeah, that's as good as I can get it. But I think the Jedi robe is kind of pointless for some kid feature. At least it doesn't have like something that shoots off, especially too easily, like the Kid Fisto. But yeah, onto the figure though. He has this little tie thing, and it's not really removable unless you take off his head, since it's ball jointed. But the way you get it on him right so it doesn't move is there's a little peg in it, on the back of it, and he has this little hole in his chest, so you just put the peg in the hole and it will stay in place. Also, he has great detailing on the ears, or yeah, I'll just call it the ears for now. You can see like the little lines going down his ears, and they're molded in, so that's kind of cool. Like, you could feel it, and it's not just drawn in. Also, yeah, he looks exactly like he does from the show. Of course, this is the one from Bad Jedi, considering the fact that he has the cloak, or the robe. It's more of a cloak though, actually, because of no sleeves. Yeah. He also, I just wish, though, I wish he could have came with some other accessories, like not a gun, but like in episode 1 the Gungans had the EMP grenades. I wish even though it wasn't in the show at all yet, I wish he could have came with a EMP grenade or something like that. But yeah, his pants are well detailed as well. As you can see, the symbols or whatever on his pants are also molded in, so that's pretty good as well. Let's wear his the little purple thing, I guess glove on his arm. The design on that is not molded in. At least, yeah, it's not molded in, and it's just part of the paint job. But yeah, the tie though is molded in a little, or the design on the tie is molded in. Yeah. For articulation, he has a lot of articulation. He has a ball jointed head, ball hinged neck, which is like a double head articulation. Ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, swivel forearms, ball hinged torso, and swivel hips. So it just, even though he doesn't have any articulation in the hips, the knees or ankles, I still think that he's hit for other figures we've seen in the Clone Wars wave. I think he might have one of the best articulation yet. So yeah, I wanted to give you a comparison with the episode 1 Jar Binks, even though they're not really wearing the same thing. And of course you can see on my episode 1 Jar Binks, his ears are kind of falling off. But you can see this one, his head is a little bigger than that one, or the Clone Wars one. Pretty much, actually the whole body from the episode 1 Jar Binks is bigger and wider than the Clone Wars one. And this one has hinged knees. And actually, I did forget to mention that this has swivel feet. So sorry, he does have articulation in the feet. So yeah. He also has little holes under his feet so you could stand him up, which is always good. Although I don't know what you would really stand him up on. It's not like they came or made anything he could that he would stand on, like the gunship or the ATTE. He wouldn't be standing on really. So I'll give you one last look at him. And here's the look with him. Look at him with the cape. Alright. Here's a packaging. Here's the box art. He looks kind of scared there or something. He's like all freaked out or something. Here's the back. A still from the or a still or a screen capture from the episode Bomb Bad Jedi. The rest of the past 2 waves, wave 5 and wave 4. It says on the back Jedi robe, which I don't know. It has in like a explosion, so yeah, it's not like anyone really cares that much about the Jedi robe. Here's a picture of the figure. And on the back, it says, it's up to Jar Binks to save the day when Padme Amidala walks into a trap set by the Separatists on the planet Rhodia. Donning a Jedi robe, Jar Jar hopes the threat of dealing with a formidable Jedi will force Padme's captors to release her. And of course, that robe he found was Anakin's robe. So, yeah. It's a really great figure except for the robe thing, but that doesn't matter that much to me. I recommend it, and check out the rating under the description to see my rating. So, until my next review, keep collecting.